Chosen one, I need you to stop right here. Not because something is wrong, but because something is finally right. You showed up today, and that matters more than you know. I have been trying to reach you for days, and today you are finally here. Take a breath and let everything around you go still for just a moment. Feel that quiet settle in your chest. That is not just silence, because that is me making space to speak to you. And what I am about to say has been waiting for the right moment, and that moment is right now. Before we go any further, type "I am here" in the comments. Not for anyone else, but as your way of saying you are present and you are ready to listen. Do it now, and then stay with me, because this message is for you. Chosen one, God has been reaching out to you, not once and not twice, but for days now. He has been sending signals, and you may not have recognized them all. That moment when a song came on and something inside you went still. That moment when a thought came to you out of nowhere that felt too specific to be random. That moment when you woke up in the middle of the night and felt something pulling at your heart. That was not your imagination, and that was not coincidence. That was God trying to get your attention, because He has something important to say to you. And today, right now, in this moment, you finally stopped. You finally slowed down enough to hear it. And God is saying, I am so glad you are here. Stay with me, because what comes next is exactly what you have needed to hear. God is saying, I know the last few days have not been easy for you. I know something has been sitting heavy on your heart, and you have not been able to shake it. I know you have been carrying something that you cannot fully explain to anyone around you. That unsettled feeling and that low hum of worry that follows you from the morning into the night. I know about it, and I have seen every moment of it. And I want you to know that I never left. Not for 1 second and not for one breath did I step away from you. I have been right here the entire time, and I have been watching, and I have been listening, and I have been trying to get a word to you, because what you are carrying right now is too heavy for you to carry alone. You were never meant to figure all of this out by yourself. You were never meant to have all the answers before you took the next step. You were never meant to wait until everything made sense before you trusted me. I am asking you to trust me right now, even in the middle of what does not make sense. Type "I trust you, God" in the comments right now. Say that and mean it, because faith spoken out loud does something that faith kept silent cannot do. Chosen one, God is saying, I have been watching you push through days that were genuinely hard. I have been watching you show up even when showing up cost you more than anyone around you realized. I have been watching you hold it together on the outside when the inside of you was barely keeping up. I have been watching you be strong for other people when you yourself needed someone to be strong for you. And I want to say something to you that I need you to receive completely. I am proud of you, not because you were perfect and not because you never struggled, but because you kept going, and because you did not give up, and because you are still here. That takes a kind of strength that the world does not always see or celebrate, but I see it, and I have always seen it, and it has never gone unnoticed. Stay here, because this next part is something you specifically need to hear right now. God is saying, I know there is a situation in your life right now that feels like it is at a standstill. Something you have prayed about and believed for and waited on, and it still hasn't moved. And the waiting has started to feel less like faith and more like foolishness. And you have started to quietly wonder if maybe you got it wrong, if maybe what you believed for was never actually meant for you. I need you to hear this, and I need you to hear it clearly. You did not get it wrong. What you believed for is still alive, and it has not expired, and it has not been canceled. It is in process, and there is a difference between delayed and denied. Delayed means the timing is being perfected. Denied means it's over, and what you are waiting on is not over. I am working on it in ways that are not visible to you yet. I am arranging things behind the scenes that you have no way of seeing from where you are standing. And when it comes together, it is going to come together in a way that is so clearly from me that you will not be able to explain it any other way. Hold on a little longer, because you are closer than you feel right now. Type "still believing" in the comments and let that be your declaration today. Chosen one, God is saying, I want to talk about the people around you, because not everyone who is in your life right now is meant to go with you into what comes next. And some of the disconnection you have been feeling lately is not a problem that needs to be fixed. It is a sign that something is shifting and seasons are changing and alignment is happening. There are people God placed in your past for a reason, and that reason is complete. And holding on to those connections past their season is not loyalty, because it is resistance to the growth God is trying to take you into. Let people move on without making it mean something terrible about you or about them. Not every ending is a failure, and some endings are actually promotions in disguise. And on the other side of what is being released, God is bringing people into your life who are aligned with who you are becoming. People who will understand the version of you that is emerging right now. People who will not need you to shrink or explain yourself or apologize for your growth. People who are built for the next chapter of your life, not just the chapters that already happened. They are coming, and some of them are closer than you think. Stay open and stay ready, because God is doing something new in your relationships. God is saying, I have been trying to reach you because I needed you to know something before you made a decision you were about to make. Some of you have been standing at a crossroads and you did not know which direction was right. Some of you have been about to walk away from something God told you to stay with. Some of you have been about to settle for something smaller because the real thing was taking longer than you expected. And I needed to get to you before you stepped in the wrong direction. That is why I have been reaching out for days. That is why this message kept appearing in front of you. That is why you felt pulled to stop here today when you could have kept scrolling. I was trying to reach you because I love you too much to let you miss what I have for you. I was trying to reach you because what is coming in your life is worth protecting. I was trying to reach you because you matter to me more than you have been allowing yourself to believe. Do not close this and stay with me, because what I say next is important. God is saying, I know you have been questioning your worth lately. I know there have been moments where you looked at your life and felt like something was fundamentally wrong with you, like everyone else had something figured out that you were missing, like you were somehow falling short of a standard you could not even fully see. I need to correct that right now because none of it is true. You are not behind, and you are not broken, and you are not less than. You are in a specific season that looks different from the seasons of people around you because your assignment is different. Your path was never meant to look like anyone else's path. Your timeline was never meant to match anyone else's timeline. And comparing your journey to someone else's highlight is one of the enemy's most effective tools against you. You are exactly where you need to be for where you are going. And where you are going is something worth every moment of this season. Type "I am not behind" in the comments right now. Say it because your spirit needs to hear you declare it. Chosen one, God is saying the days ahead are going to look different from the days behind you. What felt stuck is going to start moving. What felt silent is going to start speaking. What felt closed is going to start opening. Not because you finally did everything right, but because the season is changing and God's timing is perfect, even when it does not feel like it. You are entering a season of clarity after confusion, and movement after stillness, and connection after loneliness. Things are going to start making sense that have not made sense in a long time. Pieces are going to fall into place that you stopped expecting to come together. And you are going to look back on this exact moment, this day, this message, and you are going to understand why it was so important that God reached you today. Stay close to Him in this season, and do not drift away when things start to get better. The time when things are going well is just as important as the time when things are hard. Stay aligned and stay grateful and stay present, because what is coming requires all of you. If this message has reached something real inside of you today, then do not leave without responding. Press the like button right now as your way of saying, "God, I hear you and I receive this." Type "Amen" in the comments, not by habit, but because something in this message was specifically for you and you know it. Think about someone who needs to hear this today, someone who has been feeling unseen and unheard, and like God has gone quiet in their life. Share this with them right now, because that person came to your mind for a reason, and that reason is God. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss when God speaks again. Every message on this channel is prepared for the ones who are ready to listen and ready to grow. And if you want to go deeper and receive something more personal for your specific season, then the link is in the description. It is not for everyone, and it is for the ones who are serious about staying close to God in this next chapter of their lives. Chosen one, remember this always. God was not ignoring you, and He was not silent, and He was not absent. He has been trying to reach you because you matter to Him, and your life matters, and your future matters. And now that He has your attention, He is saying one final thing: I am here, and I have always been here, and I am not going anywhere. Stay close to me and trust the process, and do not give up on what I placed in your heart. The best of what I have for you is still ahead, and I needed you to hear that today. Type "Amen" if you made it to the end, because God sees everyone who stayed, and the ones who stay are always the ones He is about to move in a powerful way.